his motive. I don't think it was, but like, I think the Boston Marathon guy had the right idea. You know what I mean? Like at the end of that race, I think I'd just be like really fuming, looking at my girl, just like, we need to eliminate these races. We need to eliminate this race. And she's like, the 5K? And I'm like, we need to eliminate 2 races, you know? I don't know. I do like dating, though. I date safe. Like, I play the field, but I like dating safe. I cover all my bases. Recently, I was out with a girl. She said, before this goes anywhere, before anything happens, I need to know your astrological chart. And I said, no, before this goes anywhere, before this happens, I need to see your my chart, okay? I'm a Virgo. When was the last time you got tested? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I check in. No, it's all cool. There you go. Proof. I know she's fudging that like her tax too. That's ridiculous. All right. I'm a waiter right now, which is cool. I like it. I work down the street. I like working in a restaurant, but every time someone like I went to school with asks me what I'm up to right now, I always go, oh, I work at a restaurant. They always go, oh, well, that's okay. Yeah, I thought so until like right now, you know? And the weird thing about working at a restaurant, especially where I work, like I work next to all the clubs, like right down the street, everything, it gets really overwhelming and it gets tough, it gets hard, it gets frustrating. Tables are mean to you, people are stiffing you left and right, the kitchen's fucking up your orders. And you need to decompress and you don't have any time because you're full of tables, it's a busy night, so I'll have to like go out by the dumpster, you know, and I'll hunch over and real quick I'll try and like eat my yogurt. But I'm next to all the clubs, I'm like right there, and I'll like look from afar and I'll see there's a group walking past, and all I'm thinking is just eat my yogurt, like please don't look at me. Like, whatever you do, please don't see me like this. And one person from 30 feet out will look over. None of their friends will notice, and they'll make eye contact with me. And all I'm thinking is, don't say it. And from all the way over there, they'll just be like, damn, he fucking that Chobani up. And everyone in his group starts laughing, women and men. And there's nothing I can do because I'm fucking that Chobani up. Like, he's got it 100% correct. I don't have enough time. This is all I've got, you know? It's crazy. I've been practicing self-care. I quit drinking a couple months back. Yeah, thank you. It's cool. I quit drinking about 6 months ago. And I spend a lot of time in, like, coffee shops during the day because I work at night. And the weird thing was, it was like a hard adjustment to like get out of like the club mentality. Because like I'll go up to the barista in the coffee shop and just be like, yeah, I'll have a double shot of espresso. Do you want one too? Let's do them together. What time do you get off? Like that's nighttime behavior. That's not allowed in the daytime, you know? Like that, you gotta watch that. So I had to adjust on that a little bit. I am sober now and it's cool. I've been doing like self-care any chance I get, trying to better myself, my health. Mental health, physical health, emotional. And one thing I do like for my physical health, aside from working out, is I like taking vitamins. I like taking like supplements, you know? And I take about like 11 different pills every day, between like 8 different bottles. And the one supplement I find is like the hardest one to do, the hardest one to like shop for is probiotics. I don't know if anybody takes a probiotic. Probiotics, what they're good for is your gut health, like keeping your gut healthy and clean. And every probiotic bottle is like 1 million living organisms fighting gut bacteria, or 30 million living organisms fighting gut bacteria, 60 million living organisms fighting gut bacteria. I saw one that was 1 billion living organisms fighting gut bacteria. Do you know how I don't know enough about my body to just let in 1 million living organisms, you know? Like, I haven't even tried pegging yet. Like, one thing at a time. I don't know. It's cool. I do like being a waiter. I think it's cool. I just moved out recently. So we were looking through old stuff. Like, I found a box of like grade school things, and one of them was a 2nd grade journal. And in the journal, I asked what my dream job was, and I wrote dad, which is kind of alarming. Like, what was going on with my dad where I thought I could do better in the 2nd grade, you know? And the other one was pickpocket. Like in the second grade, those were my dream jobs. And I think I could still do well at both of them. Like I love the concept. And I knew back then, from then, I wanted to be a pickpocket because I saw like a special. It was David Blaine doing magic, you know? And he was in the Oval Office with George W. Bush. And he was doing all these illusions, doing all these tricks. But by the end of it, he just subtly revealed that the entire time, from right when he stepped in the room, he had George W. Bush's watch. And I knew I wanted to be a pickpocket because even then, just like now, I loved jewelry and I hated the president. I thought it was the perfect combination of both. I thought I'd be rolling in watches and just fucking up foreign leaders, you know? That's fun. I don't know. How do I look? You're looking right at me. How I look handsome? Thank you. I like the way I look. I don't know. I'm 24 now. I think I'm interesting looking. Like, I can't take all, like, the credit for how I look if I do look good. I think I dress good, but, like, everything else, it's like I have my dad's, like, strong, stoic, like, Middle Eastern nose. You see that? And then on my mom's side, I've got her eating disorder. So I think you put two and two together, it's going to be pretty cool at the end of the day. I like the way I look, though. I think I look like Zayn a little bit. Like, I look like Zayn if his One Direction was just east of the falafel stand, you know? I look like if Muammar Gaddafi was one of the Muppet Babies. That's cool. That's a nice vibe. He had a lot of gold on him. A teenager online said I look like if someone drew Bad Bunny from memory. I thought that was ridiculous. That's probably enough out of me. Thanks so much for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
One more time, everybody. Give it up for yourselves for coming out. That's the end of our comedy show tonight. Make sure you check us out each and every Wednesday. Big Bang in the Flesh. You know how we do it. Also, follow us, 2 Drinks and a Joke Comedy, Instagram. One more time for all the comedians you've seen tonight. Elijah Nevels, Will Hopkins, Anthony Murrow, Desmond Turner, LJ Portiz, Red the Comic Book, Sam LaRue, Serena Rodriguez, fucking Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Motown, fucking everybody, goddamn, Elliot. God, how many? We've had 1 million comedians, but most importantly yourselves. We'll see you next week.
And now, you're listening to DJ Mike D.